Hey everybody, Chris Matan here, Real Estate Machine Show, continuing on with the series. So today we're going to talk about kind of how I create my day. And I get a lot of questions, how are you selling real estate and running a machine shop at the same time? And the reality of it is that I've been in the real estate business 30 years. And Jesus, now it's already 14 years in the manufacturing space in the shop. So I've got a pretty good foundation of what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing, and how to do it. So in that way, I can be very efficient with my time. So I time block. A lot of you know what time blocking is. You kind of take segments of the day and you allocate, or you focus on one thing during those certain segments. So for example, my early mornings are very shop heavy. My late mornings are very real estate heavy. And then I try to leave the afternoon open so that I can go around and I can visit with customers in my machining business. I can show property. I can meet customers and clients for lunch. I can view property, kind of drive around, get sense of certain neighborhoods and certain areas and certain buildings. So that's kind of my three-piece day. It's Marich Machine first thing in the morning, EXP late morning, and then it's kind of a blend in the afternoon, just getting things done. And the most important thing to me is I try to go efficiently, but I do try to go 100 miles an hour during those morning hours, so that I can have my afternoon a little free to be flexible, but most importantly, to be able to get home and spend time with my family. That's really what it all comes down to. So, you talk about going from the shop floor to a showing or a closing table or something like that in real estate. And for me, it's just every day. I'm in the shop, I'm quoting jobs, I'm talking to customers, I'm sweeping the floor, I'm unloading a truck, I am making paperwork to ship parts out, I'm packing parts, I'm checking parts, I'm hanging with the guys. I'm doing everything that quite frankly, the leader of the organization should be doing on a daily basis. Maybe I do things that are too much, but I'm in the trenches with my guys, and that's kind of how I keep my credibility and how I keep my my ship kind of floating. I leverage people, but I'm also in the trenches with these guys. Nothing is too good for me. So I am on any given day, I can be quoting a job, inputting an order that I had quoted and won, packed parts, shipped parts, picked up parts in the van, unload the truck, anything that needs to get done. And then at the same time, moving forward, I'm calling clients in my real estate business. I'm calling property owners. I'm trying to generate new business. I'm managing the deals that I have going on at the same time that are currently open, so to speak, under contract. And researching different properties. There's a lot of people out there I'm dealing with. My practice is kind of tight. I don't work with everybody, but the people that I do work with, I try to take as good a care of as possible, and I really focus on what they're trying to either buy or sell, and I keep my focus really, really tight on them. So, today I'm going to be, researching a couple of properties that we're going to be listing and bringing to market, but I want to research the area around it, the immediate properties that maybe can create some sort of an assemblage, for a potential buyer. So, that's going to be my late morning after I finish up this video. And then later on, I'm going to be meeting with a client to get them into a new apartment who the building is owned by a client of mine. So that's kind of my real estate thing. And if I can get home by 5:30, 6 o'clock tonight, and maybe take my daughter for ice cream, I think it's a big win for the day. So I am all day toggling manufacturing, real estate, but by toggling within a time block, I think it makes a little bit of sense and keeps me sane, but I'm happy nonetheless, So anyway, if anybody's out there want to talk about this further, I'd love to hear your comments on people who are doing different things and how you're kind of segmenting your day and what your day looks like without pulling your hair out. If you need to reach me, you can find me on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Chris Matan, The Real Estate Machine Show. Have a great day, everybody.